I think it's like a really unique opportunity to be able to swim with a wild dolphin. There's not many other places in the world you can do it. And there's something really nice about Dingle as well. It's like a very special place, different way of life and everything. And like to actually live here and be able to swim with a dolphin every day is something that you couldn't do anywhere else. It's really special to be able to do it. When I decided to move over, I went into work and I had a pretty good job in England. And I went in and handed in a month's notice, and they said, oh, you know, where are you going, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to Dingle. And they said, what do you mean Dingle? I said, I'm moving over. They said, well, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm moving over to swim with the dolphin. And they were just, what the hell are you doing, you know? You're not going to have a job, you're not going to have any money, you've got nowhere to live, you're just going to give everything up and go over. And you sort of like try to explain to people, but I don't think they can understand until they actually come and do it themselves. Because everybody that I've brought over, I brought several friends over, my family have been over. And as soon as they come to Dingle and seen the dolphin, they all want to come back again. And quite a few of them actually want to come over and live here. So I think that it's only a thing that you can explain when people actually do it themselves. Because they all thought I was just mad. In England, nobody could understand me at all. So it's their loss as far as I'm concerned.
Explain. Or years before, you had a dream, maybe.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with this dream?
Well, since the first time coming to Dingle and swimming with the dolphin, I kept coming back, and it was always my dream to actually live in Dingle and to be able to swim with the dolphin every day if I wanted or whenever I wanted. And I think there's a lot of people who have dreams and they don't actually follow them through. They just stay where they are and keep dreaming about those things. But I mean, a lot of people, as I say, didn't understand what I was doing, why I was doing it, why I was coming to Dingle. But I knew it was the right thing for me, and it's the dream that I'd always had. And so I followed my dream, and here I am. I did it, and it seems to be working out okay, and I'm happy. So that's the main thing for me, really. He'd play with you, like he'd play with me for a number of months at a time, and then he'd stop just like that for no apparent reason at all. He'd stop playing with you, and it's really hard to take when he actually stops playing with you. And you go through all the reasons in your mind. Did I do this? Did I do that? Am I not feeling well in myself and projecting that onto him? Am I feeling a bit down or something? But then, like, a matter of months or a matter of weeks or a matter of days later, he can just start playing with you again, and it just builds you right up, straight up onto a high all over again, and you just feel lifted up and like recharged.
Do you think it's something like a drug or something like that?
I think it's like the adrenaline that gets released in you when you're whizzing about out in the water and he's whizzing about around you. It just releases all the adrenaline into your system and you just feel really high. I mean, it's a combination of actually being in the water. You do get a bit cold as well, and that makes you get a bit hyper as well. It's the combination of being in the water, just floating about in a different element, and having him actually come and choose you out of all the people. When there's loads of other people down there and he doesn't want to play with them, he just comes to you, it just puts you on a real high. And you just go, like, you're floating about all day. It really is special, and that's why it's hard to take when he doesn't, when he ignores you, sort of thing.
Do you think you give your life to Fungie now?
I think I did more a few years ago, perhaps, because that was the main thing in my life. That's all I wanted, was to come and be with the dolphin all the time. But now I'm actually living here, he is still the reason that I'm here and very, very important to me, but other things tend to take over, like just general day-to-day living. Like before, I was coming over on holiday and that was it for a week, the dolphin, and that was all I was doing. Whereas when I actually live here now, I've got to work, I've got to do different things, I've got to go places. So he's not quite so important to me, but he still is the reason that I'm here, in a way. It's hard to explain. I mean, I still do go down swimming as often as I can, even in atrocious weather. I still go down to just get the contact with him and to see him, because I know it's going to give me a buzz and put me on a high again.
Do you think you are extraordinary people, or ordinary people?
Ordinary people. It's just that we've been swimming with him a long time and he's got to know us and built up a relationship of trust with us.